It is a beautiful morning out here at the old rat-infested river house, and the smell has been fairly dramatically knocked down. Off camera, I removed several metric tons of rat doo-doo. This was that carpeted area. It was a fine bouquet of rat crap. So that was all removed. I have a little pocket right here. I didn't want to move that junk. All the way back, and that made a huge difference in Stinkopolis up here. I also, and this you did see, clean this one off. So today's activity, I want to piece back together all of that, I guess we'll call it insulation, and get it back up again. I want to pull that brace board off and these off out here, you know, so wide. Then I've got black Visqueen. We're going to staple it up in place after, again, sealing all the different cracks. And then that should be it. It really should be it. My current thought is to replace that bracing there, which I don't think the place needs, with those sheets. So we'll rip them and we'll put them up against that wall, obviously on top of my plastic, and then screw them into place, and then I'll have that wall braced, and I don't have to take those down the stairs. Also, gonna try a little homebrew trick that was suggested to me. Thanks, Mike Cole. I'm gonna give the spot a bath in regular old Listerine. Now, my understanding is the same stuff that kills the funk growing on your teeth should kill all the funk growing in the urine and the turds and leave a fresh, minty taste that will last all day. Alright, so here's the scope of our problem. Here I was thinking I just needed to seal up their blocking so that I couldn't get air leaks. Only when I warp it down, their blocking doesn't go. They used a 2x4. Probably because with the rafter tails like that, they would have had to have cut them, custom cut them. So now I get to custom cut them. And I would have liked my blocking to be right out here. I might see what I've got scrap-wise kicking around here. Maybe these don't all appear to be the same height. I'm going to have to come up with something. Either go from here all the way up, or I'd much prefer a piece of wood that I could drive into there and then caulk it. But that'll take a little bit of tinkering. A lot of bit of tinkering. Okay, so got it figured out. I ripped some plywood strips off the burn pile. Now here's my first test piece, and I'm not even going to nail them in place. Just going to wedge them in there and then caulk it. It's not structural blocking. But each rafter is a different width. Some of them have these lovely contraptions on the sides to fur them out so the insulation fits. And then look at this one. What a crazy conglomeration. They furred it out. Okay. One would presume so the insulation would fit. They did not insulate these individual pockets. They did at least put rat blocking. Of course, the rats just went around it. Whereas this one, they left kind of a rat ski ramp right in there. So, quality construction. But let's get these things in place, and we should be good to go. Plastics up. Had a little jump there. So I'm just going to put this board right here and screw it to the wall. Fortunately, all I managed to bring today are 2.5s. So that's a waste. I'm just going to put this one up. Then my helpers are here, so we're going to have them pack the crap nice and neat over here, because in theory I won't need into this corner for quite some time. In theory. And then I can go and start running down this line right here. And we're going to have to figure out what to do with the big old woven wool rug. Somebody has said that it might be Antiques Roadshow valuable. Now, I don't know if it's Navajo blanket valuable, but even if it was a couple $100, we're all about that. So, gonna find out if that thing's any good, get it out of my way, pull all this bracing down, which I have no idea why they put it up in the first place. Big roll of paper still up in there. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Then I can get those all blocked and patched, and we'll put up the next run of plastic, turn this thing into a true dungeon, and eventually do the other thing on the other side. Cool. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. I just know that two separate people went, ooh, that's a wool such and such, and it's really valuable. It doesn't appear to have any mice chewed through holes. It's got some spots where it's separating a little bit around the edge. There, there, and a little bit right there. But overall, it seemed to clean up really nice. And I would appreciate the thoughts and ideas if you know what it is. And if it's worth nothing, I'm just going to throw it over the top of the leaf pile in the trailer this year and haul it all to the dump. But if it's worth something, could you let us know? I hate setting a goal and not making it. I mean, what are you going to do? At this point, it's 7 o'clock, so I've been out here 10 hours. Doesn't seem like I got a lot done. I've got all of the blocking sealed all the way across. Some with caulking, some with spray foam, depending on what had to be done. Whether I was piecing in individuals or over here, their blocking was actually normal. Maybe at least normal. I mean, it wasn't sealed, but then you know, in the 70s when they built this, they wouldn't have sealed it anyways. That is some craft paper. It's got a tar paper layer in between the two. And this insulation has come down and been up so many times now, and it's so crispy. I'm really struggling to keep it up there. And I thought that this might help hold it up. But I was really struggling to get it up without ripping through, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to pull down all this insulation here?
I don't think so. Just the stuff I know is full of rats.
Because I know that place is full of rats.
You can see definitely see the nest. I ended up running the skill saw along and cutting back this, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know why they did it in the first place. But it was, especially up here, when there had 3 inches underneath there, it was a nasty, nasty rat nest. Just a hellacious rat nest. I still have no idea why they did it in the first place. You can see log right in there. I don't know if they have this wall cantilevered. You know, I'm assuming they've tied this wall into the log better. It would make no sense to have this big cantilever floor out there. Again, I'm not sure what it is, and I just got my hopes up that this winter, when the snow sits on this building, it doesn't crush down. I'm gonna bring out some log cabin folks and pick their brain as to what that might be and why. But it's dark again, bear season, so I'm gonna take my monster boy home.
But first you're gonna take a video of what I dug.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what you dug. This old black plastic turned it into a heck of a cave. Wasn't too thrilled about that. But yeah, progress. It's progress, buddy. It's going back up, and the rat smell is exponentially reduced with the combination of rat nest cleaning and Listerine spray. Exponentially reduced.
I can't even smell anything of the rats.
Yeah. I think if we came back in the morning, we'd smell the rats, but right now it's not so bad, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You tell everybody goodbye?